and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Welcome to... K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. As always, things getting interesting in the West. But look at the standings. You look at the Spurs. Here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference. And, of course, Los Angeles, back 3 games.
Checking out San Antonio, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. At the forward slots, it's Cassell and Barnes. Fox and... the 1 with Castle at the 2, and it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Los Angeles, they've got DeAndre Ayton. James is out there with Jake LaRavia. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Smart in at shooting guard. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. And the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So, I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
Good D by Wembanyama. Knocked away. James with a steal. Smart outside. Doncic against Fox. Let's go with a 3. And it's Doncic missing. Right side, Wembanyama kicks it out to Barnes. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Doncic. Pass to Smart. From outside, off the mark. On offense, here are the Spurs. Wembanyama, and the layup falls.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Doncic right side. And no good. Wembanyama with some nice D.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively. And he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Three-pointer, Fox. Rebound by... the Lakers.
And sometimes on defense, people just get lucky.
James with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Barnes against James to end the run. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Wow, old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam?
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Ayton, the screen on Castle. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
And it's LaRavia missing. Spurs lead by 5. To the paint. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Jake LaRavia, one of the skilled slow-down finishers. That's Harrison Barnes.
Oh, you've seen it out in the break, full speed, then suddenly that half-speed deceleration layup. That's a signature play from HB. The defense flies by, and he usually banks one in.
Now here's Smart, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Pass to Vassell, beyond the arc, and he buries his first look.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. It's stolen by Barnes. Fox against Smart. On the wing, Fox. His last outing, he had 18 points. Wembanyama with a bucket.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kleba comes in for LeBron. Hachimura is checked in for LaRavia. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. Now here's Vincent. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Just a heads-up play by Smart, pushing the ball ahead. He knows not to hold that ball when someone has a good look at it.
A line change here for San Antonio. Here's a look at some stats for Luka Doncic.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 15-6 run. From deep, Harper. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Lakers trail by 8. Hayes with a screen. Smart passes to Hachimura. Smart looking around. And he lays it up and in.
Finishing through contact always fires you up. Smart is really just their spark.
Here's Harper. He's covered by Vincent. And Harper gets it to go.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Kleba outside. Back to Vincent. Here's the 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Spurs lead by 8. Here's Johnson. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Smart outside. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
It's stolen by Smart. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Vincent. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the Spurs leading by... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the 5. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Down by 12. RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Out to Hachimura. Back to James. Three-pointer. Rebound by San Antonio. Cornette's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And some changes here for the Lakers. Marcus Smart's checked in for Connect. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Harper. For 3, James. There! LeBron for 3!
Well, LeBron really added this into his game later in his career, becoming a threat from deep.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career.
Oh, Luka with a deep one.
You know, it's not his forte, but still, Luka can hit threes. He keeps you honest.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. Puts it up. No good on the shot. Good D by Doncic. Lakers trail by 12. Smart outside. Back to James. Stolen by Vassell. And they're running. Smart against Barnes. And here's Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. Fox outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Hachimura finds James. Hachimura sets a screen. Here's Smart from downtown. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fox with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Here's Wembanyama. San Antonio again can't hit. The Lakers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Here's Doncic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Kleba comes in for LeBron. Laravius subbed in for Hachimura. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarkson of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report.
Defense has no good answer for Ayton there, so they come at the big man and foul him.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And he knocks down the first one.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
De'Aaron Fox has checked in for Harper. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Wembanyama, no good. And Ayton has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. 8-point game. Doncic feeling it out a bit. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Three-pointer, Fox. And it's LaRavia with a rebound.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on the track.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Well, the free throw shooting has also been on point so far in this one. Got to make the most of those trips to the line. Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. In for Smart. All right, let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steals numbers for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, steals are such a misleading stat sometimes. You can get 3 or 4 steals in a game, but then go 10 games without one. Steals feel streaky, like they just come in bunches. But for whatever reason, he's just not going on those steal streaks as often, and the numbers show it.
Fires top of the key. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Back to Fox. Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Doncic against Castle. Out to Kleba. Shot clock at 6. Back to Doncic. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And hold.
The previous play is under review.
Signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Tough call to make in real time. I mean, good thing they can go and slow it down and look at it again, because this is so important.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
And so the San Antonio Spurs finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Checking out Los Angeles. Guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get to the next level, searching for the answers.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, they need to shore up a few things. I mean, one of the things is rebounding, and they're just getting out-hustled.
And out-muscled and out-tussled. Can't let that happen to you.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
San Antonio leading by 8. Marcus Smart out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's LaRavia in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
6 to shoot. James outside. And a miss there on the triple.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Brian, back to you.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Castle against Doncic. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's Castle, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Fox against Doncic. Oh! Fox with the flush off the drive.
Let me tell you guys what, I am happy I'm retired. I would not want to check Fox. This man is way too quick.
Kicks it out to Smart, to the wing, right side. LaRavia. That's good, and it's Smart with the assist. LaRavia's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
From deep, here's Doncic. He can't get it to go. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Stolen by Castle. And they're pushing it up. Here's Fox. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
This will be his third free throw attempt of the game. Free throw's good for Fox. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
And there's James from the arc. Whoa! How about the range from LeBron?
The three-point shot LeBron has added to his game over the last few years. Well, good. Like the guy needed any more help.
Fox against Doncic. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Back to Fox. It's stolen by James. LaRavia outside. Doncic on the wing. All alone. And it's LaRavia missing.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Los Angeles making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Sohan's checked in for Barnes. Johnson comes in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. Lakers trail by 13. Now here's Smart. He's got 6. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Richard, it's hard to believe, but this is already LeBron's 8th season with the Lakers.
Yeah, surpassing his first 7 seasons with the Cavs. And look, this is his longest consecutive streak with one team, and he's got a championship to show for it.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic, and they doubled up Doncic. 5 on the clock. Smart passes to James. 3-pointer off the mark. Wembanyama with it. Picked up by James. Now here's Johnson. Hachimura with a rebound. 1:39 left in the third quarter. Here's Ayton. Can't get it to fall. San Antonio leading by 12. Box for 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, when Wembanyama gets to an offensive rebound, he's going straight back to the rim with it. You can count on that.
Stripped away. Basket's good. Wembanyama's got 8 here in this quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing. Is attacking the break, because right now this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
The Spurs have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Back to Wembanyama. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Doncic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan. Well, one of the many things that's impressive about Luka Doncic, he double clutches so well.
Right, and even absorbs contact in the air, and somehow, some way, still has a very high field goal percentage. Luka, his game defies logic. Maybe Luka's logic.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Kleba comes in for LeBron. And Vincent is subbed in for Smart. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Vincent's got 6.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Harper passes to Sohan. Fires from deep. And Harper good for 3. And the Spurs lead by 16.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Cornette in at center, filling out the middle.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Fox for 3, rebounded by LeBron. James has got 4 rebounds now.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
That will help them. Now is the time to get aggressive. They need to keep feeding him the ball and let him go to work.
Back to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Sohan. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists now in the game. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's James on the wing. Sohan covering to the inside. Out left to the wing. Kleba outside. Back to Vincent. Just 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Fox for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
James inside. Johnson on him. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Smart comes in for Smith, and Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Barnes comes in for Sohan. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Harper. That free throw good from James.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Both free throws good from James. Spurs lead by 15. Fox outside. Castle outside. Back to Fox. It's stolen by Smart. Doncic outside. Pass to James. James drives the lane. Hayes with room to shoot. It's good from about 19 feet.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
Fox with the ball. Vassell outside. Now Castle. Fox left side. It's stolen by Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Vassell with the rebound. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Launches it. San Antonio again can't hit. Lakers trail by 13. In the corner, Smart jacks up a 3. And Smart nails the triple.
And it really helps Smart's confidence when he's hitting from deep. It makes their offense so much more impressive.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's the pass to Smart. Who's watching him? Now Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Castle pulls it down.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Oh, it's off.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Time running out for the Lakers. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. 17 points was their biggest margin.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Lakers. LaRavia comes in for Kleba. Down by 12. Here's James. Now Doncic. Here's the pass to Smart from about 19. The putback. How about the activity?
How about the hustle from Doncic? A winning player.
San Antonio leading by 10. Fox fires. Fox. That smooth lefty shot.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's James. Ooh, the three doesn't go. For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Spurs.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Victor Wembanyama.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
From downtown. Oh, the shot is off. Barnes against Doncic. It's stolen by James. He pulls up. And the breakaway jam. A thing of beauty.
Blocking foul called on Vic LaRavia. Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Olynyk, ready off the pass. He lays it in.
The assist from Zohan.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were